many people think of summertime, they think about exercising more, making healthier food choices, but it's not always the case. This season offers plenty of temptations like barbecues. Of course, in our area, we have so many festivals and vacations. Dr. Meredith Maxwell, family medicine physician from Touro Infirmary, is here to kind of run down the list of foods you can enjoy and not have too much guilt, and then the foods you probably want to avoid. So thanks for being here. She was just I don't know, killing it for me. We're talking about the things you really need to be avoiding. Let's start off with that. Well, the ones you really need to stay away from.
Right. I think awareness is key, and I'm not saying never or none,
right,
but you need to be aware of the things that maybe have higher fat and calories than usual.
Yeah, or keep it in moderation.
Correct.
If you overindulge in anything, it's going to be a bad scenario.
Exactly. So like corn dogs, for instance, 20 grams of fat, packed in sodium. So you want to maybe opt for like the lower fat, just plain hot dog on a wheat bun instead.
Like a turkey hot dog?
Either.
Like,
you know, you can find healthier hot dogs with lower fat content if you really look and know what to look for. Another thing is fried seafood. I know that's a way of life in the South, and everybody loves it, but you need to not make a meal out of it. You know, 3/4 of a cup is more than 500 calories. So you want to opt for more boiled, broiled, cooked, that kind of thing, seafood than the fried. Another thing is ribs, and I know that that's a staple on everybody's menu. That is the
people at barbecues
all the time, yeah. And that is the one thing you really, really need to watch out for.
Is it just all the meat, or is it the sauces that go with it, or both?
I mean, the sauces add on top of that, but before the sauces are even on there, 1/4 of a pound of beef or pork is greater than 300 calories. So you really have to be careful. If you're going to do ribs, do them yourself at home. Trim the fat off. Try to skip the sauces. Do more garlic and mustard instead. But of course, I mean, you could have 1 or 2 ribs, just not every single day, you know?
And as you're talking about all this, my stomach just started growling.
Oh, no.
I'm surprised you couldn't hear it. And I noticed another thing on your list was potato salad.
Yes.
That's a side that maybe you just take a little taste of.
Exactly. And then maybe use like less full-fat mayo and things like that to make your potato salads with. And another hidden one is daiquiris. Just an 8-ounce strawberry daiquiri is greater than a double 1/4 pounder hamburger.
See, I don't like 1/4 pounder hamburgers, but love the daiquiris, and especially a pina colada, which you know that was loaded.
Yes, my favorite as well, but it's so deceptive because it's light and refreshing, but it's packed with calories.
All right, so we ran down some of the ones that you really need to avoid. What are some alternative, healthier options?
Okay, so gazpacho, for instance. Nobody wants to cook over a hot stove, so, you know, do a cold summer soup with lots of veggies, lots of flavors, that kind of thing. Watermelon is a great way to stay hydrated during the summer, and it's very light in calories and sweet and refreshing.
So much water too. I mean, the bulk of it's water.
Right, right. And then like you want to go for the fruit salads. Those have the antioxidants, especially the reds and the blue fruit that are really in season and so beautiful right now. Iced tea is a great way to get your antioxidants. You want to go for more the black or the green ones that you make at home, and of course people like to throw in all that sugar. You want to skip the sugar and maybe do a little lemon instead.
Yeah, some good alternatives. And I noticed another thing on your list, the coconut water, which seems to be gaining a lot of popularity now. More and more people are trying that option.
It is. It's a great way to replenish your electrolytes without the sodium, without the sugar that more like the sports energy drinks have. So it's a great alternative if you like the taste, of course.
All right, hey, all of those alternatives seem pretty tasty, I would think. Thank you so much for running those down. So now you have it, okay? And it's especially hard when you have kids at home during the summer. It's easier just to give them the snacks.
Definitely. And they can gain 3 times more weight because they're not as active. So really be careful about that. The more access to junk food and things like that. So awareness is key.
Some great advice this morning. Thank you. All right, Meredith Maxwell from Touro Infirmary.